This is Anarchast.
Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Anarchast, your home for anarchy on the internet. I'm here with Ben Swan, a friend of mine that we met down in Chile a few months ago. He's a media mogul, you could kind of say. He's definitely the most
small media mogul.
Well, he's definitely the most professional media guy I know personally, because I'm standing here.
Whatever that means.
I'm just standing here holding a microphone. I'm very unprofessional, but he's a real pro media guy. And we're going to ask him all about that. He was on all kinds of media channels in the past. He did Reality Check. You're very well known for that. He's doing Truth in Media now, which is going into its second season, I believe, and we'll talk about that. But before we talk about all that, we always have to ask, how did you become an anarchist?
You know, I didn't even really know what anarchy was, I would say, a couple of years ago. If you had said, what is anarchy? You have that image in your head of somebody throwing a Molotov cocktail, right? That's the idea. And it was really over the past, I'd say, year of really looking at what is it to be an anarcho-capitalist. I've heard that term. An anarchist, and started looking at the meaning of that I realized, you know what, I think anarchy really defines my personal belief more than anything, because I do believe in strong community. I believe in people taking care of each other. I believe in not having kind of this centralized form of government that dictates to you your life. But that doesn't mean that you're living solo kind of out in the mountains alone, right? It just means that you have community where people take care of each other. So I'm a big believer in that, and I think I practice that in my own life, and would love to see more people practice it.
Yeah, I didn't actually mention we're actually here in Austin at the Texas Bitcoin Conference, and I believe you're actually originally from Texas, is that correct?
I am. I'm from El Paso, so that far corner of Texas. We're barely in Texas. I was born and raised there, lived on the border my whole life. Started out in TV there, actually, and then eventually moved to Ohio. But yeah, my roots are planted firmly in Texas.
Oh, that's great. And so let's talk a little bit about your past. You were quite well known for Reality Check, and you were basically bringing the truth to people on TV, which is very rare. And so tell us a little bit about that experience.
Sure. When I went to Ohio, we started this segment called Reality Check. The idea was we were just going to fact check politicians and what was going on. Well, it just so happened that we started this in 2011, and then you start moving towards the 2012 election. And of course, Ohio is this major swing state, so everybody's coming there, and did a lot of coverage of politics, and started covering what was happening in politics, and realizing how crooked the system is, realized the fact that the Republican Party was disenfranchising so many voters across the country, and it wasn't about me knowing all this or having a point of view and then using this platform. It was me discovering this along the way, and so really it was a process of saying, well, this happened in this state, and this happened in this state, and then people living in Arizona would say, oh, that Ben Swan guy will talk about this, so they would send me videos, and it kind of turned into this grassroots effort to let people know what was happening. And then once you start down that kind of rabbit hole, it just goes deeper and deeper, right? So started covering things like the Federal Reserve Bank and monetary policy and all that on this local station, and just kind of blew up and became this huge phenomenon.
Yeah, that's great. And we had Luke Rudkowski on before, and he's right around here somewhere. I think he's around here. And one of the things we were talking about is how you can really affect the world quite easily. So all you were doing, you were on a media channel, and you just mentioned some truth, and look what happened, right? And now you have this almost entire career about bringing the truth to people.
That's
so
right.
So for all the people out there, just get out there and do it and say the truth. Get out there on the internet, just like Luke Rudkowski. That's how he started, and he's got this huge following now. So it's really amazing. Once you start to spread these sort of ideas, it's amazing how many people gravitate to them.
Yeah, I think sometimes we fall into this mindset of having the end goal in mind, right? I want to become famous for this thing, or I want people to know me for this thing, instead of just being that thing, right? Just tell the truth, regardless of whether you're sitting around a kitchen table, regardless of whether you're at your kid's soccer game or you're on TV. So I think you have to work through that process, but you also have to work through how you tell the truth, right? Because too often we get so fired up and we get into, like here at the Bitcoin conference, right? You're going to talk about Bitcoin with people here, you're very passionate about it and get into a lot of detail, but you can't go back to your family who knows nothing about Bitcoin and have the same kind of conversation with them and then treat them like they're stupid because they don't know. And too often I think we do that. Very well. Yeah, people get their feelings hurt and you get pushed away. So
yeah, it's all about how you spread the message, right? And you have to tailor your message to the different audiences, of course. You're talking about Truth in Media. You're going into your second season now, and you were just telling me you're trying to get on Hulu and all that kind of stuff.
We are. We're actually going to be on Amazon Prime with the content we've already created. So that's going on to Amazon Prime, and now we're working to get it onto Hulu, which is a process. It doesn't happen quickly. And unfortunately, a lot of times too, it's such a crowded field. It's like you've really got to present why you deserve to be there. But we're working to do that. I think the quality of what we put together, I've heard from several different people who say, you're in. As far as that's concerned, it's just a matter of finding a slot and being able to get in. So that's what we're trying to do with the second season, is create, again, high quality stuff that will talk about issues that other people won't talk about. You know, we want to talk about Fukushima. We want to talk about cannabis in Colorado that's being used to treat epilepsy. I mean, stories that national media are just going to ignore. They're not going to talk about them, and present them in a very professional way that brings legitimacy to a lot of what the Liberty Movement's been saying for a long time.
Yeah, talking about cannabis in Colorado, one of our past guests, who you know, Joby Weeks.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you know, he was basically the one who started all the legalization. Amazing.
Yeah, so, it is. It is.
It's amazing. You can change things. You just have to get out there. Don't just sit there behind your computer and hide. Get out there, and it's amazing what you can actually change the world.
Absolutely, and Joby's a great example of somebody who's high energy, right?
Yeah.
And he believes in what he's doing, right? But he's also recognizes there has to be a process to do it. You know, change doesn't happen quickly. And G. Edward Griffin, I was talking to him recently, and we were talking about the Federal Reserve and kind of how we've gotten to where we are. And he made a great point. He said, you know, we've gotten into the system we're in over the last 100 years. It took us 100 years to get to where we are. So we're not going to get out of it in 2 or 3. And too often people get deflated because they feel like, well, nothing's happening and change isn't happening. Change is happening. I mean, if you just look back 4 or 5 years, some of the language that's used today, 5 years ago was never used, like fiat currency. I mean, who even knew what that was? And now it's a pretty, I think, common term for people. So it's interesting to see how things are beginning to change.
Oh, they're changing a lot, actually. And it's funny because we're in the midst of it, so we don't realize. It's like when you have a little kid, you don't realize it's getting bigger and
how
bigger.
Big the kids get.
That's right. But, you know, it's really changing fast. Like even like 10 years ago, no one knew what the Federal Reserve was.
Right.
15 years ago, no one knew what it was. And now everyone does. And they're all like, and the Fed, a bunch of criminals.
Yeah.
That's great.
And an entire generation of younger people who, as they get older, will become really the ones who are controlling society are the ones who are chanting in the Fed. It's not like it's older people who are doing it. It's the youth movement.
Yeah, and that's always important. And I hate to sound like a politician, but it's important. The youth are important because they're the ones that are going to be changing things. And a lot of these older people who are stupid and believe in statism are dying now, which is awesome. So anyway, I think you're running out of time on your camera. So why don't you tell people how to get your information on the internet?
Absolutely. Well, you can check us out on benswan.com. That's Swan with 2 N's. Find me there. You can also go to Indiegogo or to the website. We have the tab for Indiegogo where you can contribute and be a part of what we're doing. And you can also find me on Facebook, Twitter. Just type in Ben Swan. It'll pop up for you. But I would love to hear from folks.
Yeah, I really love his stuff. I pay attention to your website. You put out a ton of great content. So if you don't know about it, we'll have the links all down below and check them out. So that's Ben Swan. We're here at the Texas Bitcoin, what do they call it? Texas Bitcoin Conference, yeah, in Austin, Texas. And that's it for Anarchast, your home for anarchy on the internet. Peace, love, and anarchy.
This is Anarchast.